This week's going to be a good episode because the last 3 weeks I haven't been able to make a movie, so this week I'm basically reviewing most of the movies I've seen this week. I'm going to be doing a couple movies I saw in theaters this week and a lot of movies I saw on instant Netflix. First up, I saw True Grit. Now, this was a very good, I don't want to say remake, but it's a very good adaptation of the original story. The original movie was better, but this one has a more dark feel, but overall it was really good. Next, I saw Tron Legacy. This movie had awesome special effects with all the light frisbee things and people exploding into pixels. It was really awesome. The story was a little bit weak, but they had to go with what the first story left them, so they did the best they could do. I think they did a really good job. I liked it. Next, I saw Gulliver's Travels. Jack Black was hilarious in this movie, and for a kid's movie, it was really good. I actually lolled a couple times in the movie theater. Even though this was a kid movie, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. Next, I saw The Fighter, which had Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg. Say hi to your mother for me. Now, this movie opened up with like a documentary style of the two brothers. Even when the documentary is over, they still filmed the movie like it was a documentary. And I think it took away part of what it was trying to be as a movie. I think there could have been a better director for it because it just didn't really flow well. But by the end, I really liked the story and it was a good solid movie. This Mickey was a good boxer, but personally, I prefer this Mickey. Okay, now it's time for all the movies I didn't see in theaters, mostly on instant Netflix. First up, we have The Young Sherlock Holmes, which is a really awesome movie, which has one of the first computer-generated images ever in the movie industry. I actually really like this movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. Next up, I saw The Pianist, and part of me was expecting Adrian Brody to actually be playing piano during this movie. But by the time he stopped playing the piano, it was all about the Holocaust. My bad. This is a really sad movie, but it really shows the despair these people were in during the Holocaust, and it was really good. Crank 2. He was dead, but he got better. Sounds pretty awesome. Crank 2. Stay charged, stay alive. Really? That's awesome. That sounds like a phenomenal movie. Crank 2. High Voltage. Don't even bother. It's horrible. Mega Piranha. We created them to save mankind, but something went wrong. Really? What could possibly go wrong when making Mega Piranha? I mean, really, this movie, it's a horrible movie, but the special effects were so crappy, I was laughing the whole time. When the piranhas were attacking the buildings, and by the end, there's just a whole army of huge piranha, and the guys had underwater guns and killing them. It was pretty funny. Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus. It's exactly what it is, except the people only had enough money for like 2 CG shots, so they ended up using the same exact shots, just flipped over so it looked like they had more of a budget for the special effects. My favorite scene in this movie was when the guy was in the airplane and he's just sitting there, and then he's all of a sudden, oh my gosh, and then the shark jumps out of the water, bites the plane, and takes it down in the ocean. It was sick. Black Dynamite. It's a completely awful movie, but it was pretty funny. There's a lot of good one-liners, and it was worth a good laugh. The Human Centipede. That, I don't even know why I watched it. I mean, I saw the preview, I knew what it was about, I thought it could be almost good. Don't do it. Don't. Death at a Funeral. The bad thing about this was all the funny parts were shown in the previews. Like, you got Jackie Chan in there. Or, other stuff. It was horrible. There was a couple funny parts. It wasn't even worth seeing. Tracy Morgan was the funniest. And that was it. The Mark of Zorro, which is actually the first silent film I've ever seen. It's actually really cool. Zorro does a lot of parkour scenes, and they're real because they didn't have special effects back then. It was really cool. They had to really rely on the actors to tell the story because they don't have any audio, obviously, and they did a really good job. Rampage. Now, this movie, I hated the first half. The first 45 minutes were horrible. Just the whole way it was shot, it didn't feel like a movie. It was kind of dumb. But then by the end, where the guy just was walking through the towns killing people, and then the end where I don't want to give it away, but the end was really awesome, and it really made the movie. Just because of the end of this movie, I liked it a lot better than it should be. but it was a pretty good movie. Boondock Saints. Now this had a lot of cool scenes. There's a great director for it. It was really unique and I liked it, but I don't think it was as good as everyone lived it up to be. I mean, it's a good movie, but I think people really blew it out of proportion. It is good though. Now Boondock Saints 2, on the other hand. It's horrible. It's horrible. They tried to recreate Willem Dafoe with this crappy Texas accent girl who was just like his character, and it was just horrible. Stupid lines, stupid story, it was horrible. Boys in the Hood. This is really good. I love Samuel L. Jackson. Who dis? It's good. Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Now, this movie looked weird, but it was weird. It was, they have the guy from The Social Network, and they have Heath Ledger, which is probably, I think, the last movie he made before he died. And it was okay if you like weird movies. It also had Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell. Stan Helsing. I knew this was going to be bad. It's just like the scary movies, except I think this is done a little bit better than the date movie or epic movie. It was done better because I laughed more and it wasn't as ridiculous. It had some kind of a plot. It's good for a good laugh if you're with a buddy. Croc. It's hunting season, and you're the prey. Not me, you're the prey. What an awesome tagline. Crappy CG. There was actually some decent story. It was better than a lot of B-movie horror films I've seen. It was okay. Now, Zombie Strippers. It's exactly what the title says. I mean, if you're not interested in either, then don't even see it. But it's horrible. There's a couple good laughs. Don't even bother though. Now, any of those movies I just said to you, well, most of them anyway, don't see them. The only reason why I saw them was because it was free on Netflix and I was on winter break. The good ones that you should see are these. And all the other ones in theaters that I mentioned. The last challenge was to name your favorite movie, and here are all of them. And some of mine. This week's challenge is tell me the top 10 movies of 2010. Now, you can give me all 10 of your favorites or just one of them. It doesn't matter. Just tell them and then I'll put in my own opinion and I'll make it into a compilation next week for the top 10 movies of 2010. Thanks for watching all of my movie experiences and I'll see you next week. Thanks.